Trevon James. Let's talk about him. What's up, DTube, YouTube, Steem blockchain, wherever I end up posting this. This is Brian Phobos. Let's talk about Trevon James. Made his return to the Steem blockchain after a few months of kind of getting discouraged with Steem because he was getting downvoted and all that. So, you know, obviously after BitConnect blew up, he tried to come back to the Steem blockchain because he knew that one was sustainable, you know, and unfortunately a lot of people associate Steem with kind of some kind of mechanism that's almost set to blow up because of the people who've promoted it. And the most visible people, two of the most visible people have been Craig and Trevon. So give him props for that. You got to be a controversial figure if you're going to pump traffic and get the attention, and that they've done. So anyway, came back to Steem blockchain. His account was worth $1 million at one point, but he was getting flagged, and he created some other kind of anonymous accounts and tried to, you know, pump some power kind of through those and try to earn off of those. But the thing that he said after the whole BitConnect fiasco was that, okay, I'm going to create a community there, I'm going to upvote people, all that kind of stuff. He never really did that. He never engaged with the community. If people would have saw him be truthful and actually upvote people's comments, all these people that got their teeth kicked out by BitConnect, but he never did that. He was just always in it for himself. He could have earned a full-time living just off the curation rewards from the Steem blockchain, and just, he could have even set it and forget it and just put it on Steem Voter and just put a bunch of people on auto vote, and then that would have been it. And he'd probably have been okay. But he always gets too greedy. And, you know, how many times is he going to come back? And, you know, he's always taking, always taking, always taking. He's a guy that's going to take more than he gives, 100%. There's some people on the blockchain like that, and there's a lot of people that are sort of, they're trying to do the right thing to build up followers. They're trying to build up kind of the community, all that kind of stuff, and they end up giving more than they end up taking. So far Trevon's always been a leech on the Steem blockchain. And, you know, it's not like, oh, let's give him another chance or whatever. I mean, he can do whatever he wants. He's got a lot of power. You know, it's a free-for-all out there. It's a wild, wild west. So talk is cheap. We'll see what he does, but a lot of us notice this kind of stuff. If you see somebody at 98% voting power all the time and they're only voting for themselves, you know, it's kind of like, screw this guy, you know. And so we see that. We see what people are doing, like, pretty quick. But anyway, you know, it isn't about fairness. It's not about this or that. It's not about creating some sort of utopia. You know, there's certain rules in there, and people are playing the game in different ways. And, you know, sometimes it's to be the nicest person necessarily isn't the most profitable, for sure, on there. It all comes down to how much power you have. If your account's worth $10,000, you're probably going to be hanging around people that are with their accounts worth around $10,000. If you're worth $100,000 on there, you're hanging around people who are worth $100,000. It's almost like becomes almost like a class system where you end up kind of like intermingling and voting for others in your same class. And you know, whales, if Trevon goes in there and he's not, you know, doing too many stupid things, and he votes for him, they'll vote for him, and, you know, probably be whatever, fine. Now, any of this kind of civil lawsuit stuff with the BitConnect stuff, I don't think that's going anywhere. And it looks like he's out of the woods probably with any kind of securities related, you know, SEC related stuff. So I don't think Trevon's going to get in trouble. He's not going to go to jail. It's, you know, the civil suits aren't going to go anywhere, in my opinion, for several reasons. And, you know, he's good to go. If he's smart about his crypto, he's bitty rich for life. So anyway, guys, that's the video. Trevon is back, and so it'll be interesting to see how the community reacts. But I think in the end, there's only so much somebody's going to flag somebody or fight somebody. I mean, we see hygiene out there, and the witnesses aren't willing to take care of the problem, you know, and maybe they don't feel like it's a problem. Guys like me don't have enough power. If I feel like it's a problem, I can't do anything. So anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Trevon is back. See you guys later.